I think you might have come across through the advertisement as well, but there will be a separate price. That's the best three position for both boys and girls. Okay, and also the route will be like this. I think you have seen the finishing and the starting line there. So the both finishing and starting starting will be the same. Okay, you'll be starting from here, and you'll take the route, this route, until there will be a junction, and also it will turn this side. And each junction there will be a volunteers. They'll be assisting you. They'll be showing you the route, or they will be showing through the action. So you kindly look at them as well, and don't just go blindly. And then there will be water station, two water station. Okay, you may kindly utilize that. And this one lap will be 5 kilometer. Okay, one lap. One lap is 5 kilometer. So you have 2 laps for the 10k runners. For the 10k runners, 2 laps. Laps means you're starting from here. Okay, so one round. One round. Don't think that you have finished. You have finished and then just stay somewhere there. But again, you go another round. Okay, so that is 10k, 10 kilometer.
Asli öyle. Asli öyle. Hadi. One for one. One for one. One left to go, one left to go. One more left to go. Finish. Ah. Wow. One more left to go. 1, 2, 2, one more left to go. One more left to go. One more left to go. 089, one more left to go. 019, finish. 025, one more left to go. Sir, I'm not present. 138, finish. 158. 158. 48.09. I will say, on your mark. Three. Okay. One, two, three. Ready? On your mark. One, two, three.
In 2024, the first edition of the White Owl Literature Festival began with a simple yet powerful vision: to reignite the love for reading, celebrate stories, and build meaningful relationships. As the festival grew, the organizers recognized the need to extend this vision beyond literature and create a deeper social impact. This led to the initiation of the marathon run, not as an event that merely begins and ends at the finish line, but as a collective journey with purpose. At the heart of this run is a community that rarely receives the limelight, whose lived experiences and stories often remain at the quiet periphery. Through this initiative, we seek to bring these voices to the center where they belong. Our hope and belief is that this event will create not only awareness for persons with disabilities, but awareness within people, an awareness of their own abilities, the ability to love, to care, to include, and to truly see one another.
Let me share a little bit about Nagaland State Disability Forum. Nagaland State Disability Forum is an organization formed by persons with disability, that is the state level body, with the support of NGOs working under the project of disability, those NGOs working under the disability sector, under the project called Community-Based Rehabilitation, Bangalore. So those NGOs, they come together, they form a state level body, and that is formed in the year 2014. Since the inception till date, we, the Nakhro State Disability Forum, we have been creating awareness, advocacy, participation in such events to make, whatever it may be, to make it inclusive. We have been advocating for all those, even at the church level, community, or even in the department. So these are the different activities that we do. Let me also share some of the events that the disability community have brought laurels to the state. This is not the first time. We, the disabled community, though we are disabled, we have the ability. If there is opportunity, if there is ways, if there is inclusion, we can prove with our disability. Some years back, we have one gold medalist. He's an international participant, Paralympic. That is in Sydney. He won in the race, gold medal. We have blind football, boys and girls. They have participated in national level and even in the regional level. For some years, they have been continuously, they have bring laurels to the state. We have both the boys and girls team. And not only that, we have judo also. Judo participants, they are bringing laurels to the state. But then, I think it's so sad. Though they are bringing laurels to the state, are they recognized? Do we know them? We hardly, though they are bringing laurels to our state, we hardly know them. We don't recognize them. It's so sad to see that. When the disabled community chief, there is not him. So, thank you organizers for giving this opportunity. Then let me also share the experience at Mumbai. Mumbai Marathon Race, where we participate. There in that, that is called inclusive marathon race, Mumbai Marathon Race, okay. So with the disabled community, along with the general non-disabled, we participate together. And those, for some, those who have lower limb, like me, they will sit on the wheelchair. Volunteers will come forward to push. We cover so many kilometers, but then the volunteers, they are eager. So turn by turn, they come forward, ready to help us. So they will ask those who sit in the wheelchair. For other disabled persons, they participate with the general non-disabled. So they can, we can do. Of course, some of us may perform differently, in a different way, but then most of us, most of the PWDs, they can perform usually like as the general categories also do. And I want to share, when we talk about inclusion to the organizers also, if you don't mind, when we talk about inclusive, we have to be a little careful about this ramp you have done. Congratulations for the wheelchair. So these are some of the things that we need to be aware of for persons with disability if we want to make it inclusive. Then some accessible toilet. Some they cannot use their normal toilet or what we use. So for them also we need to think about all those also. Then even the toilet is accessible also. We have to see that is it accessible or not, whether the wheelchair user can go or not. That also we have to keep in mind. So if we think there are so many ways that to make it inclusive, we need to make some changes in the program or in the venue when we talk about inclusion. So these are some of the things that we need to be aware, the basic needs that we need to be aware and concerned about the persons with disability and respect for their needs or for the use. And today, so many have turned up. So it's a good sign that the message is reaching to all. So hope in the coming years, many will turn up again, many more will turn up, and there will be inclusive marathon race. That's what we hope and pray. And last but not the least, I, on behalf of Nagaland State Disability Forum, really thank you so much to the organizers for organizing this program. It was a good eye-opener to all the public also, and it's a good opportunity for PWDs also. So thank you so much and congratulations, and all the best for the remaining 2 days program. Thank you.
I extend my sincere appreciation to the entire organizing team, led by its festival director, for the successful staging of the 10-kilometer charity run. During the 3rd edition of the White Owl Literature Festival and Book Fair, on the theme, Run with Purpose, Run for Inclusion. We are not just running today for distance or time. We are running for purpose. We are running for inclusion. Every step we take today is a reminder that everyone deserves a place on the starting line, a voice in the crowd, and support along the way. Inclusion means no one is left behind, no matter their ability, background, or story. This run is about showing up for one another, celebrating diversity, and proving that When we move forward together, we go further than we ever could alone. So as you run, walk, or roll today, remember, your effort matters, your presence matters, and together we are helping build a more inclusive world, one step at a time. Inclusiveness is not kindness, it is justice. Every person deserves respect, dignity, and opportunity, not because of who they are, but because they are human. Discrimination weakens us. It divides talent, silences voices, and limits progress. When we choose inclusion, we choose strength. We choose to listen, to learn, and to stand together.
First, let me begin by congratulating each and every runner who participated in this run this morning. Whether you finished first, last, or somewhere in between, or you simply showed up to give support, today you're here for something that is much greater than speed or endurance. You ran for dignity, inclusion, and solidarity, and that makes every step that you took deeply meaningful. I thank Mrs. Diethono and her team at the White Owl for imagining this run, not merely as a sporting event, but as a statement of values, a statement that says that inclusion does not belong only in policy documents or speeches, but it is in action that we take. It is in public spaces, on our streets, and in our everyday life, and in our shared civic life. This run is about persons with disabilities, about disabled people. But more importantly, I do believe that it is about the kind of world that we want to live in, the kind of society that we want to build. Disability is not rare. Actually, it is very, very common because it is a part of the human experience. But sadly, as many people have already mentioned, disabled people continue to be excluded in all spheres of life. And what I want to make clear this morning, I want to state clearly that disability is not the problem. Disability, it has got its own challenges, but it is not the problem. It is the barriers that are there in our everyday life. It is the barriers that are there in the environment. This is the problem. Disability is not the problem. The barriers that are there in our buildings, in our public spaces, in the attitudes of people. I think that is the most damaging, that the mindsets that people have about disability, the attitudes that people have about disability. These are the barriers that people with disabilities face, not the disability or the impairment that someone has. I became disabled only in the later part of my life. I was a non-disabled person for the better part of my life, actually. So I met with an accident in 2006, injured my spinal cord, and eventually landed up in my wheelchair. So I can speak from my own personal lived experience. That the hardest part of living with a disability, the hardest part of being a disabled person, it's not the body, it is not the impairment that I have, but it is the way society responds to disability. The assumptions that people have about disability. When someone is disabled, he's disabled, she's disabled, what can he do? What can she do? Now she's become a disabled person, now her life is over. That kind of attitude that people have about you, the way society, as I said, the way society responds to disability. Doors that once opened easily, it starts, it begins to close. Then assumptions replace conversations. Capabilities are questioned. Before you can even do anything, people think that you can't do it. So capabilities are questioned even before disabled people are able, given the chance to show what they can do. So these are the barriers. These are the hardest things that people with disabilities face. So that is why today, this run, the gathering that we are having today is so important. Very often, most of the time people take disability, people view disability in terms of charity, in terms of sympathy. But disability is not a tragedy. It definitely is not a tragedy. As I said earlier, it's got its own challenges, but it is not a tragedy. And people who live with disabilities, they do not need pity. That is one thing that has to be clearly said. People with disabilities, people who live with disabilities, they do not need pity. What we need is respect, equal opportunities. That is so important. Equal opportunities, the same kind of opportunities that everyone is getting. If we get that opportunity, then we can live up to our potential, to do what we can do, the dreams that we have. So that is what is needed, not pity. And that brings me to the heart of why today matters. Allyship. When by showing up today, by running in the marathon today, many of you without disabilities, you have come here to join in this run. You have chosen to be allies, and that is so important. Allyship is not about charity or sympathy. It is about standing beside us. It is about asking uncomfortable questions. When you're an ally, you ask uncomfortable questions. Is this event, the venue accessible? Whenever anything is being done, is this venue accessible? Are there some people not able to join the festival or this social gathering or something, a program that is being held? If someone is not able to join, why can't they join? These are the uncomfortable questions you ask. And when you ask uncomfortable questions, then only can action be taken. So allyship is the important point that we need to remember today. Allyship means using your voice when others are ignored, and using your position when others are being excluded. Allyship is something so important, and we have to remember that it does not finish at the finish line. It does not finish at the end of a workshop or at the end of a meeting, but it continues in classrooms, in boardrooms, in workplaces, in public events, in everywhere, in everyday life. It continues when you speak up instead of being silent, and when you include instead of overlooking. So as we come to the close of today's program, prizes are being given out, and winners and participants are being felicitated. I hope we can all remember that the real victory is not just about medals or certificates, commendations. The real achievement is that disability was made visible today, that conversations were started, and that solidarity was shown. To all the disabled people who participated in the run this morning, remember that you are not here because of the goodwill of others. You are here because you belong. You are here because you are worthy. And you are here as rights holders, as leaders, and as equal citizens. And to everyone else, take the spirit of today with you. Be allies not just in moments like this, but in daily life. Inclusion is not an event. It is a practice that you do every day, something that you practice every day. And let us imagine a society where people with disabilities, people who live with disabilities, do not have to run extra miles just to access basic rights. Let us work together to remove barriers so that everyone can move forward at their own pace with dignity. thank you once again to the organizers. And thank you so much for inviting me to be part of this. And congratulations to all the participants once again. Thank you to all of you for running, not only with your legs, but with your hearts. Thank you so much.
So we want to say we have 3 winners, the first, the second, and the third. And the first, may I request Vigo, as he partners with me here. The first goes to number 134. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all put up for 134, 37 minutes, 04 seconds, not to 1 now. May I request Ma'am D to give away the medal, the gold, yes. This is for the male category, photograph and an envelope. Yes, so we have a little token from all of us. We'll take a photograph and a certificate. We'll face the camera. Right, thank you. Then the second goes to 170. 39 minutes and 31 seconds. Tali Younger Ozukum. Do we have Tali here? Yay! Let's all give it applause. So they're getting a medal, a cash prize, and a certificate. Photograph. Thank you. And the third place we have 019. 40 minutes, 22 seconds, John. Mr. John. All right. Come on, guys, you can do better. Oh, yes, don't forget the sign language, too. Yes. So this was for the male category. Now we'll shift to the female category. So may I request Sir Lima to come and have Ma'am Diethono. Thank you. And the first prize goes to 138, 43 minutes, 58 seconds, and her name is Suchoi, sorry, Suchoi. Come on, cheer up, guys. Yes. So she gets a medal, a certificate, and a cash prize, and a photograph for remembrance. Thank you very much. So that's Suchoi. Second, we have 022. 48 minutes, 9 seconds. Song Mo Pi. Song Mo Pi? Yeah, so she's here. Guys, better. Yes. Don't forget your sign languages. Thank you. And the third prize goes to 141. 52 minutes, 12 seconds. Chong Sok. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, that was the female category for the 10K run. Thank you, Sir Lima. Yes. Call upon the festival director from the White Owl, Diethono Rio, to please come up on stage to give away for the prizes for the PWDs, for the persons with disabilities. So, the first goes to 176, Mr. Chitomong. Ladies and gentlemen, Chitomong. Come on, guys, let's do it. So Chitomong was very excited, and I'm sure you all saw him running, and he did his best, and he came first. Second, we have 187, Mr. Chingdang. 187, Mr. Ching Tan. So they also receive a medal, a cash prize, and a certificate. Mr. Ching Tan. Thank you. Now, in the category of third prize, we have all the PWDs falling on the third. So we thought, why not be a little bit fair and kind, and we want to give this third to a very special participant, and her name is Miss Mika. So we would like to call Miss Mika 203 to come. So she's inside in the play. Maybe someone can get her. Yes. So in the meantime, we want to tell all the participants, whoever wishes to get a certificate from us, please let us know and let the counter know so that we can prepare it for you, and please collect it from the White Owl. Do give your phone numbers and you may collect it from there. And for the PWDs, we will be giving it to your respective organizations and hand it out to your director. Thank you. So as we wait, would like to request you to also, Mika, so she gets a medal, a cash prize, a certificate, and a photograph. I think it would be really nice if we can have all the winners on the stage, join here maybe, and